Okay, so I need to preface this because the time that it took between part 3 to part 4 was a month, and there was supposed to be a part 5, and that was supposed to come out yesterday actually. But what happened was, okay, this is what happened. So I recorded like 40 minutes worth of footage and it was fine, right? But then I accidentally deleted the gameplay footage. So I had like the audio, everything was fine, but I accidentally deleted the footage, like the actual game footage, because I was going through my PC and I was just, sorting out some files and stuff, and obviously I just wanted to free up some space. And because I didn't rename the file of the gameplay, I deleted it by accident, and it was only when I looked back on my editing software that I realized, oh my goodness, like I've just lost everything. So what I did was I insisted instead on just from where I ended my gameplay session, which was I did all the challenge acts and I defeated the Death Egg robot, and I was gonna go on to the Dreamcast era. But for whatever reason, my mic, and I think I found the reason, but my mic during that entire gameplay was terrible. It sounded like I was underwater, it sounded like I was muffled, it was awful. So I just said, screw it, I'm done, I'm just gonna factory reset everything. So what I did was I rebooted what I did was I restarted my save file. I beat all the levels that I needed to beat until I got to where I ended off in part 4, which was at here, where we have the challenge acts for the classic era, and then we're gonna do the Death Egg robot. So yeah, that's where everything is, and at least for the purpose of the playthrough, it's not gonna look bad or anything because this is where we left off. But for me, it was a headache because now I have just an hour worth of deleted footage somewhere that exists now. So yeah, we're just gonna have to I'm gonna have to just accept that and move on. So yeah, we have the classic era now, and let's get started with some challenge acts. So I guess I'm gonna do classic Sonic just for the classic era, just because why not? And then for the Dreamcast era, we can do a mix. We can do like 2 classics, 1 modern, and then for the actual modern era, we'll do just full modern. So I think that's just a nice balance. So let's find a decent challenge act for Sky Sanctuary. I'm not sure. I don't really do these challenge acts when I replay the game. I kind of just, like they exist, but it's more like filler content to me. I don't really find that much enjoyment from them. I guess we'll do this Amy one. Amy topsy-turvy, race against Amy while riding on a spinning top and beat her to the goal. Alright, let's do this. But yeah, the playthrough footage was so annoying. In regards to why I didn't just end it off, so I said why didn't start where I ended off last time after the first time the footage got deleted. It was because the mic was terrible. I already said that, but I can tell you what actually happened. Why the mic was so bad. It was because the fan on my PC, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but for that one day I put the mic just a bit too close to my PC, so the fan was obnoxiously loud. It was so bad, and I tried noise reduction, I tried all these different things, and it didn't work. Like, it still sounded trash. So, and I was this close to leaving it because I had already edited part 5 with that footage, and I started at Speed Highway. So I was actually going to just leave it, but I just said no. I just restart, and we'll pick up right where we left off, even if it's going to be a bit of time for me. But it didn't actually take that long to get back to this part in the game. Took about, hold on, this is super difficult. It took about 20 minutes ish, beating the 6 levels right now. Yeah, this challenge is really hard. Wait, is Amy in front of me? What? I can't really hear. My audio is kind of low for me, so I can't really hear. But I'm just scared that like the mic will pick up the audio that I'm hearing, so I just put it a bit low. Yeah, let's move on. Alright, that was alright. I mean, I got an S rank at least. That was cool. Okay, let's do... Oh, let's get the key, actually. We need to get the key. Nicely done. Okay, let's move on to... Oh, wait. No, I'm sticking with classic. Let's go on to chemical plant. I think what I might do for the bosses is I might just leave them for last. So what we'll do is we'll get the Chaos Emeralds from each era, and then we'll get the other 3 Chaos Emeralds from the 3 bosses, or the rival bosses, and then obviously we'll just go to the final boss and beat the game. Let's do this Aqua Shield challenge. Use Aqua Shield to reach the goal in time and obtain the Aqua Shield skill. Why not? Let's go. Oh, they knew. Oh my goodness, because that is a shortcut in the actual main act. They knew. Be careful of these spikes here. It's alright, I mean, it's kind of fun. Easy S rank. Now we move on to Green Hill Challenge Act, and then we're good for now. I got some skills in stock, come by the skills. I think I'm just gonna do a no skill run. Or yeah, a no skill run. I think I'm just gonna keep that throughout the entire playthrough. The skills are nice, like they are fun, but I feel like there's just a bit of challenge to doing it without any skills, you know. Although you can definitely argue that the game does benefit from having skills, like especially for like modern Sonic, the platforming can feel a lot better when you've got skills. Let's do this Knuckles one. Knuckles, horde of enemies. A horde of giant enemies will try to interfere in your race with Knuckles. And also we've got in the background the legendary remix. Let's go here. Nice. Green Hill looks so nice in this skybox, or like this weather or whatever, like this time of day. Like it just looks so nice. That's something that I really wish they utilized more in Sonic games, is just time of day. I feel like a lot of Sonic games, well, Sonic Frontiers is obviously open world, so it makes sense why they have a time of day, well, day-night cycle, but even in like levels, like it'd be nice, because it's actually interesting. Sonic 06, one of like the biggest selling points-ish of the game in the, I believe it was the 2005 demo. By the way, I was 75 milliseconds off of the S rank. That's cruel. But yeah, I think it was in the TGS 2005 demo of 06. They showcased the day-night cycle, and since then we haven't had a proper day-night cycle in levels. We had it in Sonic Frontiers with the actual open world, but when it comes to levels, I'm trying to think. I don't think we have, no. It's not like day-night cycle was needed anyway, like it's not a necessity at all, but it just would have been nice, like especially since it looked really interesting in 06. Yeah, this cutscene's amazing. I love this cutscene. It's so iconic to me. Take a good look, Sonic.
Take a good look at yourself, Sonic. Dr. Eggman.
Nice. This boss fight is so hard because I did it too early, didn't I? For me, I've always found it difficult to get Eggman to get onto Eggman's arm there. I don't know, it's just sometimes like when you're on the wrong angle, or it could just be a bit hard to reach. Let's see, let's time this well. Nice. There we go. Oh, okay, so you get a Chaos Emerald for every boss. I kind of forgot that. Okay, so that means there's 3 Chaos Emeralds there. And then, yeah, you got 3 Chaos Emeralds from the rivals. And I don't know where the last one is. It's probably in the last hub world where you fight the Time Eater. Okay, so we've got modern Sonic now, or the Dreamcast era. Let's go. This is Speed Highway. Goated stage. Very goated stage. And I just fell all the way to the bottom.